Hello, good evening. Hopefully you can hear me. This feels low. I think we've got some good volume coming in. So yeah. How you all doing? It's me. I'm back. Probably the best I've been feeling for the last couple of weeks following recovering from, colds, flus and all that jazz. Tried to mess around with the camera and make it look a little brighter in here. I don't know what's going on with the colour of the camera. I don't want it to look too bright in here though, because then you'll realise how messy it is. But yeah, other than that, I don't really know what to say. I had a pretty busy day actually. It's been pretty good. Well, it's been somewhat busy. I managed to put a good couple of hours into study, managed to go for a good walk, make some dinner, and yeah, start a little beat idea. Basically trying to do some sample chopping. So a cool little sample. We'll just jump straight in. Let's get that out of the way. Just double check splice hasn't overtaken the screen. Good. Oh, let's press connect to TikTok. Cool. Right then. I feel like I haven't streamed in forever. I wanted to over the weekend, but sleep and social events got in the way. So where should we go to first? So basically, we've got this sample. It's like a 2-minute track. It's got some interesting sounds and instrumentation through it. Actually, I'll probably break it doing this, but anyway. So I'll put it back in the original. So it's quite cool sounding. Bring it up further. So it's quite eerie. That tape noise and low frequency as well. It's kind of like low fidelity, kind of very, old crackly vinyl. So let's put this back up to, hopefully, let's see if I've got this right. Beat sync it and put it back to where it was. So what I started with, I just stripped a few bass lines out. And then I whack them over here. Made this. I need to change. I put an amp on it and I kind of regret it a little bit. And then I just whacked a virtual bass doing the same notes just to get a bit of high end on it. Sounds a little bit more Red Dead than anything, that. Very Red Dead, doesn't it? So that with the bass end gives us a nice tone. There's a note out there, but still. And then if I then started playing around with this sample. So what's this doing? I actually want to play with this a little bit more. So it's just eerie background noise. And what I love again about Serato is I've been able to strip the bass and the drums away from this bit. What I'm just going to do. So around there. I'm just going to... If I can find that. So that's it. I want to pop that there a second. The reason is, this. I want to get that ding. I don't want that in the first time around. This will make a bit more sense when I bring it all together. So yeah, those so far is what I've got. So you can't tell I'm looping that little bit of the sample over and over. And then I just throw a drum sample with it. Where I'm at so far. So I've got to start looking at some more other ideas. So what I've done, I've got the main sampler where I just went through and I just started poking at things that caught my attention, and I just keep making a clone copy of that way. I kind of want to play with these. That makes its, its own way through stuff. Hello, Julia. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Oh, I've also got a flute. Oh yeah, and these four. Let's just change that a second. Bring that down. That will sound so much better. Where is that on here? Not that one. It's annoying because Serato, right? Oh, you can't see Serato. What's going on there? Now you can see Serato. So you've got these and they're mapped to your keys on your keyboard. However, you can't see what they are unless you've got like a sample pad. I guess it makes sense. But if you go to options, like you press something, it will tell you. But I just don't get why you have to go to options to say, oh, that's A sharp 3. So I needed a G sharp. We'll just change that. G sharp, okay. Wrong one. Am I an octave too high here? That's better, right. Kind of makes itself. It's quite nice, simple sample patterns, but it's kind of just building itself, which I'm enjoying. So I'll just grab that, click in there, just make sure that's what I'm recording to. Right. I'm always a little bit early. feel like I'm getting better, but you know, who cares? All this is digital. We just drag it and play it. Velocity is on or anything to do anything with that. But anyway, now we've got those. I'm just going to call them bells. I don't know what to call them. Now I've got to find a place for them to sit. Let's carve something out. It's a shame you don't get the hit of every single bell. Some of them just feel like I've got the sample too late. Maybe I have. Maybe that's how they are. I think I'm just going to add a little bit of chorus. I think as well what I'll do is just whack a compressor on. I don't really want it to be that's a bit better. And I don't know if this is asking for too much. Bottom end that. That's better. I think. I don't know. Let's just see what that's doing image-wise, shall we? So all that's working against right now is that, and I think that's a lot wider. Although I couldn't tell you because I'm going to imager on it, so let's find out. Okay, that's quite narrow. It's annoying me. See if I can find out what it is. Let's turn that yellow one off a second. It's hard to say. I feel like I'm killing all the character of it. I feel like that resonant area needs more love than here. That might get around it. There we go. How's it going, Jayton? Reverb on it on this? Got a little bit of subtle reverb going on. Might help actually, as soon as I'm giving it a wide image now, it's pushing it further to the back. Just wondering what else I can carve out of this sample. Oh, that ain't good. Well, you can see that. You cannot see that, can you? Oh, and it's stopped the MIDI working. Ooh, I got two of them. FL has counted a problem and needs to restart. I got two. At least save around it this time. No. Ooh, serious this one. Oh, I got more than two. I got unlimited. Okay. Well, I guess that's goodbye to FL. You can get to the point where it boots me out quicker. Okay, let's get that loaded back up. Should have a good backup. Should. Although, I can't see it. Where did I just whack it? It was not in that folder. There's something coming up anyway. It should save every minute, if I'm lucky. If not, I've probably just lost that little sample riff I just put in. Yeah, so that's a shame. Has it really done that? Is there not like no auto backup? So what time are we on? 21:20, okay. We got 21:17. 21:18. What was that saved at? 20:43. So it makes sense to go with that one. I don't usually have a problem with FL losing data now, so fingers crossed it's got what we need in it. There we go, we're back. Those changes are still in, which is nice. Temporarily makes the drum sound better. Let's go with that. So let's do an official save. Cool. Okay. It's funny. Remembered remembers I've got a cloned Serato here, but it's doing that thing, isn't it? Alright, I need to set that too. Yeah, I'm going to put that there. And I'm just going to grab that one there. Might as well do the same for that one. And give the same for that. So where's that on the old keyboard? I don't know. Oh, I pressed the wrong thing. That will be C5? Okay. See, I can find on a keyboard. Except for I'm on the wrong octave again. I just saw that appear. Why do I do these? Might just do something nice and simple again like that. Simplicity's working out for us here. Right, let's get that recorded in. I think I should have switched up that one there to that one. That might give us something. And you can see how early I've played everything. Let's just tidy those. Stuck to my chair. Okay, let's type some stuff. It's a little organ or something, isn't it, this whole thing? Come on, there we go. So, let's just focus on that. You could play it from somewhere else. That's better. I just want some movement on it. And there's two ways I normally get this. This kind of just changes the sound a bit too much though. And the other idea, possibly. How's it going, Zyro? I don't know what you mean by Make Jersey Club. Can't see what I'm after on that list. Let's see if I can find it on here. I'll be honest, I haven't a clue who Jersey Club are. Or is. I can try and check it out for another time, but yeah, I have no idea. Is there anything good in this fader? It wasn't a phaser, I was after. It's a flanger. Diamonds and roses, or wait. Yeah, I'll check them out after the stream, and yeah. If there's anything I can vibe with or anything I can take from it, I'll try and make something with it on a future one. Other than the drum beat, everything has just came from the same sample so far, which is pretty cool. I used to struggle like hell at times trying to do this. Just grab my guitar set. something, just like a little guitar sound or something I could whack into this. But I may just put any old thing down because I get bored of recording guitar and then spending too long on an amp. So hopefully this little pedal down here, if everything's on and good, just make sure this guitar's in tune. Definitely isn't. Hopefully this doesn't overpower my talking. That's a bit too spicy, that. Actually, let's figure out quick keys in. A minor. Oh man, that's so annoying. I had a perfect kind of string bend noise to put on this, and now I've got the guitar set up. I cannot for the life of me remember it. I think I need to get a little less metal sounding as well and get it. There's a lot of noise in this guitar, but it's a very low fidelity track, so. What was I thinking, dude? Wasn't a slide. Be a bit soft. Put the guitar aside for a second while I figure it out. Really twangy. One time this guitar, I want it to sound twangy and horrible, and it doesn't sound that twangy or that horrible. Well, it does sound great. I think I need to get these old boys serviced. Although it does sound beaten up enough for this to work. We just need one sound. realise how much noise is coming through. Did that actually pick anything up? Doesn't look like it. Nah, right. Screw it. This is way too much noise. I apologise if that's coming through on the stream. Gonna have to figure out why we've got that much noise coming on. I know for some reason I never have luck with pedals plugged in. If I have them in batteries, they're a lot quieter. But I kind of know what I want. I'm just trying to think what I can do to get there. I'm not limited to just using a sample. I was just trying to use as much of it as I can. So if I can find a nice one shot of like a pluck or something, maybe. Got a good collection of Navi D sample packs. Is it drum? It's the boom bap one. That's got plugs. Maybe that one. Maybe that could do me something. Track that there. Instrument track. Right. Let's set it to stretch as well. 'Cause that's very long sounds so odd. We might get around this, we'll figure it out. Yeah, we don't need you. You've proven you do not work for what we want. How do I do this? Is it porter or is it slide or both? It's definitely not that. Right, so let's take that slide off a sec. Please stop making a noise. If I put that there, just articulate it and bring it in a little bit later and articulate it again. Yeah, for some reason they aren't playing ball with each other. Usually when you articulate, they kind of, you know, meet, but don't overlap. This is just going to be literally just some like little background sound. Not up there though. Next thing I want to do, we're going to start an envelope on this thing because it's really annoying. release on. Pretty much gonna, don't know what I was doing with this, but I pretty much want to treat it the same way I've got this Serato bass set up, which is a bit of a strange thing to do. Right, so if I right click on this, I think there's something where it's almost like it says you can save the setup and then I can just drag it over. There we go. So if I just drag that to this, you don't have to call it Serato bass as well, though. I'm just gonna call it plug and give it a different color. Oh, it sounds worse now. So what have we done to make it sound that terrible? Do the guitar rig. Sounds so strange, this does still, but yeah, it's getting where I want it to be, kind of. I'm getting better at getting the ideas out of my head. Back to before, I'd be struggling just trying to find a sine wave or something. I'm gonna have to play with the MIDI a little bit. Distortion I need. I've never really used the distortions built in. That changed everything, didn't it? Let's just probably take a bit away from that presence. That's actually something better without that. I might just come back to that. Still there. There we go. Right, we'll get rid of that. Just say come back to that idea. At least I've got something there just to. It's just something to break up 4 or 8 bars. The only other thing I can think of I had in this original sample, somewhere around here. Oh, and the flute. Just that, really. Should that be? I think that's okay from there, but let's just pull it back a little bit. Yeah, so it's around there. And then I'm just going to set that to actually just take up a little bit. Then we'll take the bass out. and anything it sees as percussion, drums or vocal. And that is sitting on D sharp 4. So seeing as it's the last one, might as well just use that template track I've been using for everything. There we go. And why is that not playing anything yet? And the only thing I want to see from this is, has it got anything in there just to make like a nice little, you know, transient between? Maybe that. What I like when things are so, you know, kind of like lo-fi as always, you can just make more mistakes or break things to get where you want them to be. So I kind of want to see right now if I can get some kind of like harmonies into this. Just see if I can bring up a bit more of that, you know, mid-high. So I've got this thing which is definitely in the wrong. That's too much. I think so. This is an A minor. Let's just whack it on 12. It sounds horrible. It subtly adds a little something. Oh, why is nothing playing? It's very subtle. But right now I'm just, yeah. Just arranging, I guess. Wondering if that's enough, if I'm overthinking things now. I may, you know, layer up the kick, maybe the snare. I might just get a kick with a bit more of a thump in it. I've been listening to Noel's Barkley albums the last couple of days, Danger Mouse and CeeLo Green, and something I love about Danger Mouse is when he records a guitar, it always sounds really nice. It sounds almost westerny, but it always works. And that's why I've got that high end over the bass right now. Right, let's have a little look, shall we? Pop this on the screen, we'll just see what's going on. See if we can find something. I was thinking about hats, but I don't know if I want hats now. I might just see what some percussion does. because it's not too far. To be that I would just trap between two different sample packs. Supply's pretty good at getting improvements on here. I hope like one day, because now you can hover over a tag and be like, I don't want that. I'd like to be able to hover over a sample pack and say, yeah, exclude it. It's literally the majority of these are just two sample packs. Like that. That's what I'm after. Just odd rhythm patterns. So what's that? 76. Just grab that. Let's map it to the time. Don't delete it. Try again. Detect tempo. 76. 76. Yes, please do not set the project to that. So that was also 76. Give that a detect. Thing set. So how did we go from whatever this was doing? Is that half? Okay. This probably just... literally just destroying stuff now. I'm just gonna experiment with this. kind of something. Where's that? 33. This stuff sounded so. It's that sound effect I'm trying to get rid of, that one there. I don't know what I'm going to do with this, I just like the rhythm of it. I might just... But I don't like the timbre of it. Have I got a bit crusher or something I can play with and just see what's going on? What's hardcore? No, whatever that is not what I want. That's just killed my eardrums off. I've got crush. New versions available. That's great to know. It might be too far the other way, but we'll find out. Man, is that the one I'm after? I'm just going to make this move around a bit. That's cool. I didn't realise the smoothing was like that. Sounds okay. I felt like I've got a fair few ideas here to work with. Looks like that bass is just so much louder than everything else. Creepy ass organ go there. Where are you taking up on that? So you got a bit of the mid. So there's not really much I've got in the high area really, other than all the tape noise. I mean, they've got a little bit more. Have I got anything to add? Got like an exciter or anything on here? Oh, got an Ozone 11 one. Never used that before. And it has taken my FL project. God damn, I'm not having luck tonight, am I? Right. Hopefully third time's a charm. We'll get that back up and going. Let's get that splice screen off. It's not even on mine. Okay. What time are we on now? 22:03. So I can't remember what I called this. Oh, it just keeps taking me to the wrong folder. Okay, so today, canopy, we're going to go back up. We're going to look for 22:02. That will do me. That was very rude. I think I've got some like the Ozone plugins because I bought Complete, I'm not sure, or something I bought over Christmas. And yeah, I still want to buy more plugins. I've got my Ion Transit 2 at the moment, which looks pretty cool. It's good for creating transitions and motion and adding motion to sounds and stuff, which I quite enjoy because my stuff usually sounds a little bit flat. So yeah, it crashed just before I knew what I wanted. Actually, kind of doing a real save. Will it crash if I run that again? I think it, yeah. Okay, so I don't have an Ozone exciter. There's a nice little exciter I used to have in Logic, which I just knew I could just get it to bring out certain frequencies a little bit more. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen here. At least I know now. Correct folder, today, canopy, backup. Pardon me. It's opening. It's loading things. It's back. What even if we just tickle a bit of saturation over it? Digital rhythm sound I need to fix. Both of those really. 8 bars or something. Saved. So let's just focus on this second set we got here. So we can turn a few things off now, hopefully. Also, probably it's going to take these two instruments, push them down the bottom. PA1, same again. I have no patterns, so don't really want them in my eyesight. think I don't know how to do this, but I want to do it quick. I don't want to spend too long messing around. So I'm going to clone that drum track, which is probably going to blow up things over this way. And I'm just going to EQ it at the moment. So let's just see what's going on here, because I know I wired this up in a few strange places. I don't know why I did that. So that can be my original drum. And all I'm going to do is crudely do the same to that one. Problem is, I don't want to ruin the timbre of the snare too much. Maybe it's not the way to go. Let's just switch that off. It's worth an experiment. Other thing we can do, let's just get rid of that. All right, and just get rid of that. We're going to grab this drum loop here, make it unique. See what I've done. Oh, that's a load of tits, isn't it? So, I know what I can do. I just don't know if I can be bothered to do it. We'll do it on this one. Screw it. Right, so there's a second drum here. You can't hear it, so let's get that audible. We'll take off that EQ. So the kick and the snare are always on the same division, whatever you call it. So what I need is, problem is when it does this. Yeah, it did this earlier. What did I do? There should be a grid. There we go. Just line up on the grid. Cool. Now if we hit it. I don't know why it's got that little break at the start. I'm not complaining, but I am not impressed. Okay, cool. That looks better. Right. So it's a little behind on some of the snare hits, but this should do. So what I'm going to do now is remove all of this jazz and just grab that, bring that down to C. Give that the old quantum. So effectively I've done the same thing over a short period. But now, if I halve it, I can get rid of those. I can get rid of the hi-hats on the in-between, which could take a bit of the energy out for me for like the verse or something. Best viewers on VView.ru. Why do I keep getting these? I actually have no one turn up on Twitch these days. I have no idea why that is. I don't know if anyone sees me on there or what's going on. Seems to be TikTok is where the party's at now. It's where more people are alive. It does make me kind of want to hide. Yeah, I don't want to be advertising some Russian site. It does sound quite weak, doesn't it? So what I'm going to need to do anyway with the drums is I think probably just going to get a better kick sample. Keep the groove of this sample. I like the groove of it, but thicken it out. How did they persist? leaves all the parts of it to go through, doesn't it, I think? Have I got my quantize off again? Right, let's just whack that on half for the time being, shall we? Happens at the start actually though. I need to name that as well, because otherwise I'm going to mix all these up. May change that rhythm up with just something a little bit softer, like a lo-fi hat or something. So I guess if we pretend well, not pretend, but of a hook, 6 60 or something else. Sometimes I feel like the organ needs to be less. It needs to be more supportive and not as far forward. But there's always something missing. Think of that do too much. So that sound, what happens if I whack I don't want to use it there so much, but it might just give us something to work with over here. Maybe we could automate something like that. I kind of like it like that, like 75%. It's very subtle then. You've got the original motif, but you've got it drowned out. I'm kind of flagging. I was kind of hoping to, like, do a couple of hours on this. I mean, I did about a good half hour, 45 before I jumped on. But I'm absolutely crashing tonight. It's been a pretty hectic day, and I don't want to go too far into this and absolutely ruin it, because I'm in the process of doing that already. I think I've got a good few ideas that we can make something out of this, and I'd like to just to see what I can, because it'd be nice to actually get a sample-based beat a little bit further. I don't cut up too much. I normally just sit with synths, make chords, make little melodies and stuff, so I'm definitely wanting to finish this. The beat I wanted to finish last time was just bad timing, really. I really enjoyed it. I was getting like a proper yay vibe from it, because it, just sampling some old drums and got some like 70s British fuzz guitar effects whacked over a synth. And then Ye woke up and got on Twitter, so it's kind of crushed the vibe of me wanting to do it for a little bit, but I'm still bouncing off that beat, so I do want to finish that. Whether I'll do it on stream or not, I don't know. But I think with this one, I don't know if I may peek at it in the day, just see if I can tidy up a few of these sample hits. Try and get I might just MIDI out the drum loop for MIDI out this, and then it will give me some freedom then with what I want to do, because I can't have this energy. Well, that's not even energy, is it? So it's drum. Nice for a chorus, but then all I got right now is this choppy sounding, trying to cut the hi-hats out. So I want to work with that too and get that sorted. So I might just, if I can tidy it in the day between things, then I definitely shall. Otherwise, yeah, I might pick it up on the next stream. If I can get a stream in tomorrow night, if I'm about and I'm awake, then I will jump on tomorrow. Maybe we'll have a tickle. Thursday, I'm going to be on to play a few video games. Probably going to jump on Mystery Dungeon again, which has been fun. Still can't get the passwords to work. I've been trying to get some extra quests in there. But also I want to do a Banjo-Kazooie stream, because I could just chill out with that. I don't have to think. As much as I love beat making, doing it last thing in the day is just a bit killer. Usually I get up at 5:30 in the morning and do beat making first. I just don't stream it, because I just rather have my energy for the day put on that first and foremost. So yeah, I'm gonna have a little drink, have a little cigarette, and then get some sleep, I think. So TikTok world and the one bot who's pestering me on Twitch about a Russian website, I hope you have a wonderful evening. I've been Gigi. We made something tonight. Hopefully you can make something into something better on the next one. You guys have a wonderful evening, and I will see you all soon. Take care.